Welcome to the RadioU Podcast. I'm Hudson.
And I'm Allie.
Coming up, the dramatic way that trees are coping with the winter weather.
Also, how Cousin Kathy saved my night.
All that and more on the way next. I saw everybody talking about the Masters of the Universe trailer yesterday. Did you see this? 8772 Radio U, like the new He-Man movie.
I didn't even know this was coming out, I gotta be honest.
I didn't either, and I thought it was like a Netflix thing, and I thought it was like a show. I don't know what I thought it was, but it's an actual He-Man movie.
Okay.
But here's what's crazy, if you didn't see. Yesterday, a lot of people were talking about this. They put out a trailer for the trailer of Masters of the Universe. It's literally a teaser trailer for the teaser trailer, which comes out today at some point.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what are we doing? How are we doing
even the point
trailers for trailers?
Right. What's even the point of watching that?
I don't know, to be tricked into thinking that
It's a real trailer?
Yeah, but also it raised a lot of awareness.
That's fair.
Because now I know that it's an actual movie that is actually coming out in theaters, and that has nothing to do with Netflix. I don't know why I thought Netflix. And it's actually going to be in theaters this summer, and it's made by Amazon MGM.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know this was coming out either, so I guess you're right. They knew that not enough people were aware of this, so they were like, we can't just drop a trailer. We have to drop a trailer for the trailer so people are aware that there's a trailer coming tomorrow.
But you know, another good way to raise awareness for a movie is just dropping an actual trailer.
Yeah, I think that would have done the same effect.
And to be clear, this trailer is a trailer for a teaser trailer, so we're not even getting a full trailer today. We're getting a teaser trailer.
What in the world?
I guess we got a teaser for a teaser trailer. We've been double teased.
Yeah.
I'm tired of being teased. Let's just jump right to the action.
You're
Come on now.
You're just a tease, He-Man.
Yeah, but from what you could even tell from, it's just it's not even a trailer. It's a commercial.
It's so short.
It's a commercial for a trailer.
So short, it's not even worth watching. So yeah, I feel like we'll just have to give our reaction tomorrow based off of what the actual teaser trailer will be.
I guess so. But I mean, I do think it's fun. And like the teaser, whatever this is, it kind of sets a funny mood. Like, I hope that
You think it's going to be comedic?
I'm worried that they're going to make it too comedic.
Okay,
because the trailer is like, in the 80s, this was a healthy breakfast. And it shows like what would probably, I don't know.
It almost looked like Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops. And then this was a good workout. And it was like the Richard Simmons, like where you're just kicking the air.
Yeah,
and
like not jazzercise, but like just random
just cardio,
calisthenic workout. Yeah.
And this was a hero, and then it shows He-Man, but then it's like, maybe this is the hero we need today or something like that. And I'm like, is it gonna like not like, obviously a He-Man thing, you don't want it to be too serious.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, if you're going to be making fun of He-Man the whole time, I don't know if that's what we also need either.
Right.
You know?
But there are plenty of memes with He-Man, so maybe they think that that's what people want.
Yeah.
They kind of want a meme film, a movie that's just funny. Because, like, I think of all of the, the He-Man and Skeletor memes. And so I think that's maybe why they're leaning into more of a comedic route.
Yeah. I don't know. But maybe a funny He-Man is what we need today.
Maybe.
But that's not what I was expecting.
Yeah.
But I was obviously expecting the very wrong thing.
I mean, I never watched He-Man growing up. So
Neither did I.
I feel like I actually don't know what to expect because I never watched it. It was not my era of cartoons.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought it would be more kind of like a Marvel movie, which I don't know if we needed that either.
Yeah, I'm glad it's not like that. We definitely don't need that.
How are you preparing for the extreme winter weather we're about to get this weekend? It's most of the country. 8772 Radio U, and depending on where you are, either it's going to be extremely cold, you're going to get ice, or several inches of snow, possibly all of the above could happen.
Yep.
And depending on where you are, you could get exploding trees.
What?
Yeah.
That's an option?
That is an option, particularly for the Midwest. So we're talking like where it's probably going to get the coldest, right?
Yeah.
And where I guess maybe fortunately they have the least trees, but like South North Dakota,
Okay.
that kind of area, Iowa, maybe Minnesota. But because the temperatures are going to get so low, possibly down to like -20
Whew.
Fahrenheit,
Oh my goodness.
trees to cope with the weather.
To cope.
Yeah, with the temperatures. Basically, the expansion of like the sap and moisture.
It causes them to explode.
Yeah, it freezes and causes it to. The tree doesn't like blow into a million pieces.
Yeah.
Like a bomb or
But it
something.
just pops.
But it will make a sound that sounds like some kind of explosion, or probably more like a gun going off or something.
Weird.
Yeah.
I've never heard of this, but honestly, that makes total sense to me. It also does not sound like cope. That sounds like giving up.
Yeah,
The tree is giving up. It's no longer fighting against the cold. It's like,
well,
I am done.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah, I mean, if you had to live out in -20 degrees, I think you also would give up for sure.
Yeah, I don't know how trees do it, honestly. I do not know how they stand it, and this is going to be a difficult time for all of us, including the trees.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough weekend with this weather coming. I mean, you asked how am I preparing for it?
Yeah.
My preparation is panic. It's absolute panic. It's like, all right, I got to go to the store.
Uh-huh.
I got to get some stuff.
How much toilet paper and milk do you have?
I need to stock up.
Yeah.
Giant Eagle
You
literally.
don't even drink milk, and you have a whole
Right.
fridge full of it for this
I'm gonna
weekend.
need to, yeah. Giant Eagle literally last night posted a meme of like that little kid that's like running away in the yellow raincoat. You know, that's like freaking out.
Yeah.
And in the kid's hand is a jug of milk and bread, and it was like snowy, and like she's running away from a giant eagle, and it's like us this weekend, because that's truly what I know. The stores are going to be crazy starting today.
Yeah, I know. I have. I'm scheduling a Kroger pickup order as we speak because I don't want to have to go inside.
Brave the crowds.
Yeah. So thank you to the Kroger workers that are going to be working on that. Have we considered the cayenne pepper trick?
The cayenne pepper.
Yeah. Did you see this from the NFL? You know how, I mean, it's only been a few days since we had sub-zero temperatures in much of the country. And for the Bears game against the Rams were putting cayenne pepper in their socks to keep them warm.
Really?
That was their trick, yeah.
That helps them out?
Apparently it worked.
I didn't know
I mean, they won
this.
the game, didn't they?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that might be something for us to consider if you have to be out and about. Maybe something for the trees to consider to help them from not exploding. Some kind of cayenne pepper. If you
We
just want,
sprinkle it
just
on 'em?
sprinkle the cayenne pepper all around town. So,
Yeah.
but that's now going to be sold out in stores too. The cayenne pepper and milk and bread.
Yep. Now
And
it's going to
toilet
be
paper.
gone.
Yeah. 8772 Radio U. How are you preparing for this weekend possible storm? And if nothing else, just absolutely frigid. Not even
Ooh.
frigid, freezing temperatures.
Super freezing. Cousin Kathy came in clutch last night for
It's hard
for
to
Allie,
say.
for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you just refer to
I
yourself in the
referred
third
myself
person?
in the third person. I think that's why I was about to say cousin Allie, which doesn't make any sense, but it was cousin Kathy.
You want to cut and start over?
Yes. No. So last night, Hudson, I'm driving to go somewhere, and it's a very short drive, like 15 minutes, 10 minutes away from my apartment. And I kind of had this feeling like I made dinner before I left. This is right around 7 o'clock. I had made dinner. I ate dinner, and I was like, I got to go. And I really was feeling like I don't want to go anywhere tonight. And I forced myself like, no, you got to go. You got to go.
Yeah.
And so I got up, got ready, and left. And I'm on my way, almost there, probably about 2 minutes away from where I'm supposed to be. And I'm waiting at a light to turn left, and my car just completely stops.
Not again.
Yep.
This is the same car.
Same car, and I have put in, guys, I'm not even joking about this, thousands of dollars into this car within the past calendar year. Thousands for different issues, mostly electrical issues.
Yeah.
The whole throttle body was just replaced like a month ago. And this car's 10 years old. Actually, it's 11 years old now. It's
Yeah.
a 2015. And if you know anything about Dodge Journeys, you know that they have a lot of electrical issues. If you know anything about cars, if you're a mechanic, whatever, they just have a lot of problems. And unfortunately, I've been trying to just hold on to this car until I could afford to buy something else, because new cars, obviously not cheap. I'm not buying a new car, like a brand new, but even used cars are not cheap to get something good.
Buying a new used car for yourself.
Yeah.
It costs money.
It does. It costs a lot of money. And so I was just trying to hold on to this car as long as I could, but I had a feeling this week. I kept saying to my dad, because there was something that happened on Friday with the car that I thought was like an easy fix solve. And then that bad feeling never left me. And I was right. There is something truly wrong with the car still. And because it happened last night. But Cousin Kathy came in clutch because I was stuck in the middle of a road, could not pull over, could not get the car to drive anywhere. So I had to get out of the car and tell people to go around me.
Oh, no.
Because, of course, people are honking. Even though I have my hazards on, I'm not going anywhere. But people were honking like, what are you doing? I don't have flares. I've
always wanted. I don't want to be in a situation where I need flares, but I always do want flares in my car.
Yeah.
I don't even have them.
I should, because this car's broken down at this point.
The last 4 times, that should have been a warning to at least get flares.
I know, you should have told me. But yeah, last night I was stuck in the middle of a road. I was like, I don't even know what to do, And so I called my cousin Kathy because I knew she'd be home most likely. And I was like, can you just come help me, push the car? We can put it in neutral, push it over into a parking spot. Because I was on a road that had side parking, parallel parking.
Okay.
And so thankfully those spots were open. But when I was on the phone with somebody else that called me because I let them know, hey, I'm not coming.
Yeah.
I know I said I was coming. I'm not coming anymore. They were like, do you need help? And I just was like, I don't know. But thankfully the car started up again. And I was able to park it. And then my cousin Kathy came and she followed me home. And then I ended up going home with her, spent the night at her house, and she brought me into work this morning.
Yay.
So she is a true hero. Thank you, cousin Kathy.
Yeah, thanks, Kathy.
Yes. But I'm at my wit's end with this car, and I'm literally going to a dealership this afternoon.
Yeah, scrap that thing.
I think that's the only option at this point. I cannot sink more money into this dang car.
Yeah. No, it's time. It's time.
I gotta
get
move
something
on.
New. I've already seen stories about this. A lot of zoos and stuff for Valentine's Day are like, you can name this rat after your ex, and we'll feed it to a snake. You should do that with your car.
I know, but I've loved the car. It's been a good car. It's a Dodge Journey, as I said. It's red, and I call it Clifford, the big red Dodge. So it's going to be bittersweet, but at this point, with all the money I've put in, I guess more sweet to say goodbye.
Yeah, sweet to say goodbye, but it's a bitter moment because it's put you through so much.
It's put me through so much, and of course, this happens the worst time when we're about to have a winter storm come into town, and so it's just I hate all of this.
Yeah, Scott says car repairs are the reason that he only leases vehicles now.
Oh, I've never thought of that.
Yeah, I don't even know exactly how that works.
I'm not sure either. I know some people that have done that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Maybe something to look into.
Maybe.
Now that you're on a time crunch, you need to really figure things out quickly.
I do.
Earlier this week, we talked about, or maybe it was last week, the Los Angeles Dodgers making another big signing. Kyle Tucker joined the team.
Yep.
His deal worth $240 million. And that was, it just felt like a big slap in the face to a lot of the rest of the league, because it's they're just assembling an all-star team, paying them way more than anybody else could even dream of possibly paying.
Yep.
Apparently, this has made not only fans upset of other teams, but other owners around the league, where, according to reports, other owners in the MLB are raging and are going to push hard for a salary cap coming up in December, when the collective bargaining agreement needs to be renegotiated.
Wow. I mean, like I said when we talked about the Kyle Tucker thing, I feel like that's the only way to solve this problem. And that's not the position I previously took. I previously thought that it didn't matter And that even though these teams paid a lot of money for all of these players, it didn't guarantee a championship. But now that the Dodgers have won back-to-back World Series, and honestly, in the past 5 years have won 3 of them because they won in 2020, I just think, this might be the only solution. But I just don't believe that we can actually get it done.
I don't think it's going to happen because if you were a player, if you were Kyle Tucker, would you want a salary cap?
The Player Association is not going to let this happen, and they have a lot of power.
And nor should they. Honestly, I would, like I said, I wouldn't want a salary cap if we had to negotiate with RadioU, and they were like, "We're only going to pay." Even the best employee can only be paid this much money forever, and for at least for the next 10 years. It would be like, well, what if you're worth more than that?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Salary cap is based off of per year, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so it wouldn't be based off of a lifetime contract or a contract for the 10 years thing, because you'd still probably see some big contracts, but it would limit how much you could pay a player in a year's time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, in most other sports, I don't know if there's actually if every other team sport has a cap on the individual salaries.
Which is overall.
But they have
cumulative?
Some have a cap on the individual salaries, but even if you have a total team cap, if you pay one player the entire total team cap, then you can't pay anybody else.
Yeah, that's true.
And this is what comes up in the NBA.
NBA has that problem a lot.
I'm a solutions-oriented guy, so I have a different take on how we could fix this.
How?
Instead of having a salary cap, what if? Because like if we keep going this way and the Dodgers just keep winning and the other teams can't afford to pay and like they could go out of business, right?
Are you about to say we need a salary floor?
Well, probably, yeah. But what I actually think we should do is a little more creative than that.
Okay.
I think we should get rid of salaries entirely. I think we should stop paying the players contracts like this.
Okay.
And instead, it should be like tennis or golf. There's a prize pot. So the teams don't pay their players. The teams and players get paid based off of how far they advance. Then you get rid of tanking, and then obviously it's a level playing field because everybody's going to be trying, and then you only get paid based off of your performance and your success.
Yeah, I mean, I've never heard that theory proposed for a team sport. Those are all individual sports you gave examples for, golf and tennis. So I've never seen that done for a team sport. I guess it's probably done in doubles too, but yeah, that would be something interesting to try. I highly doubt if the Player Association is not going to pass a salary cap, they are certainly not going to pass guaranteed money up for money only if you win.
Well, you still get paid if you are in the league.
Okay.
You just don't get paid as much as if you win the championship.
I just don't think if they're not going to approve salary cap, they're definitely not going to approve, let's reduce our salary only if you win the championship or the World Series, because I'm assuming there'd be levels to this. But I don't see them accepting a route like that. But I appreciate their creativity because I have not heard that proposed.
What's the alternative? Just keep doing it this way?
I think that might be the answer because I just do not believe we can get this done.
That could run the MLB out of business.
I don't like that, but it's a possibility.
On the menu today is the new Cinnamon Toast Crunch Peanut Butter. This is a kind of a flavor that they're bringing back after many years. Apparently, they used to have Peanut Butter Toast Crunch, although you may notice the important distinction. This is Cinnamon Toast Crunch Peanut Butter.
Okay.
That was Peanut Butter Toast Crunch.
Ah.
So that was only peanut butter.
Ah.
This is peanut butter and cinnamon. Is that an improvement? Because the other one obviously not good enough to stand the test of time. It disappeared.
Yep.
They got rid of it. First of all, Allie, strong peanut butter smell.
Super strong. I took a big old whiff of it when you handed it to me, and I was like, oh, that peanut butter is a lot.
It definitely tickles the nostrils,
it
to
does.
say the least. But
all right, so you're trying the dry cereal first.
You have to try dry first, right? I think that's the right way to do it.
just to get the full flavor. I will already let people know I'm not doing the milk version today. For some reason, the stomach feeling queasy this morning. Real queasy. So I'm just going to do the dry.
Well, I don't know if we can trust anything you say.
I'm just doing the dry cereal. It's not that my taste buds are bad. It's just I don't want to upset the stomach any more than it might already be upset.
Well, go ahead and taste it.
Okay. You give your thoughts?
It's not It's very subtle. It feels like it's almost like a less sweet version of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. But as much as you get the peanut butter smell, you do not get the peanut butter taste like blasting you the way you get the smell.
Yeah, it's not in your face, and I feel like it's more towards the end of the bite and the chew and taste than it is at the beginning.
But maybe the milk. Sometimes I find this with cereal that the milk like activates something.
The flavor.
It brings out different notes. So
it is really good. I really do like it.
I mean, yeah. It's Cinnamon Toast Crunch, of course.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
The milk definitely does.
It activates the peanut butter.
When you have it with milk, it tastes like a peanut butter cereal.
Okay.
When you have it without milk, it tastes like a cinnamon cereal.
There's just a slight flavor of peanut butter at the end.
Yeah, but there's hardly any like cinnamon actually in when I'm tasting it with the milk.
Yeah.
And I don't know which I like better. But neither one, I don't know. I feel like neither one, when it says Cinnamon Toast Crunch peanut butter, it's not hitting either one fully.
Okay.
It can't make up its mind. But
well, I guess that makes sense with it being a mix of both. Mm-hmm. It's not going to be one over the other.
I feel like it's not a lot of either.
You're like, I'm disappointed on all fronts.
But it's subtle. I feel like if they tried too much, then it would be too fake or too in your face.
Yep.
But at the same time, it's just not what I was expecting. So I'm kind of on the fence. I mean, like, I like it, I guess. I want to eat. I'll eat more of this. This is a good cereal. But
I'll finish it.
I just don't know. I guess, sometimes you just have to check your expectations. It'd be better if we just had no expectations at all. If I was just tasting the cereal blindly.
Right.
And didn't ever have it without the milk. And so I just smelled it and then tasted it. I'd probably be pretty satisfied with a peanut butter cereal.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things where it's like, it's not disappointing. And it's definitely not a cereal that if you bought it, you would be like, why did I buy this? Mm-hmm. Like, this is a mistake. But
well,
also,
that's kind of how I am with every cereal, though.
That's fair.
Because it just sits in the pantry after I have one bowl. I'm like, why don't I ever eat that?
That's fair. I only buy one type of cereal because that happens to me if I buy any other cereal. I get to... what's the thing? Like when you get at the grocery store, it's like your eyes become too big or whatever. It's
too big for your stomach.
Too big for your stomach. You're like, I'll eat all this food. No, you won't.
I just always, I'm like, I get excited about like, I'm going to have a bowl of cereal, and I get the bowl of cereal, and either I eat the entire box in one sitting or I never come back to it ever again.
Yeah, and then it becomes stale.
And it's not that it's bad. It's just... I eat other real food for meals.
Yeah, right.
So what score do we give this?
I'd say for me, it's probably about a 7 or an 8.
I feel like we're always in that range, aren't we?
I know. Well, recently we have been.
Yeah.
I haven't been disappointed by anything, but I also haven't been blown away by anything.
I'm just going to go down to 6, just
to
why
change
not?
it up.
Yeah. Coming up today, we get the Oscar nominations.
Oh, that's how today?
Yeah, that's today.
Oh,
Obviously,
boy.
very exciting. But that also means that yesterday we got the Razzie nominations.
Is that always the day before the Oscars?
Yeah, the nominations come out the day before the Oscar nominations, and then the Razzies are awarded the night before the Oscars.
Okay.
So I've got the nominations here. Let's run through. Let us know if you've seen any of these movies. And if you did, if they're deserving of being nominated for some of the worst movies of the year of 2025.
I'm excited for this.
The nominees for Worst Picture for the Razzies in 2025. The Electric State.
I've heard of that, but I have not seen it.
That was on Netflix.
Okay.
It's a Netflix movie with Millie Bobby Brown.
Yes. I heard it was very just blah.
Yeah, I don't know much about it other than that.
Yeah.
Also, Hurry Up Tomorrow.
Never heard of that one.
That came out very early in 2025. That is The Weeknd.
The Weeknd's movie with Jenna Ortega. I think she was in it.
Yeah, I don't remember all that much. That sounds right.
Yeah.
But The Weeknd doesn't seem to have a very good track record of... I mean, you can like his music or not, but nobody seems to like any of his like entertainment.
Yeah.
His shows and movies.
Yeah.
Disney's Snow White.
Oh, I agree with that choice.
You watched it?
I did, unfortunately.
Wow.
It's not good.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest, guys, I didn't finish it. I turned it off.
Star Trek Section 31.
I don't know what that I've heard, I know Star Trek is doing a lot of stuff, but I have not heard of that particular thing.
This came out in theaters? When did this, or did it just go straight to Paramount
Maybe
Plus?
straight to Paramount.
I have no idea what this is. It stars Michelle Yeoh.
Wow.
It came out, it says, in January of last year.
I usually am pretty on top of the Star Trek stuff because I loved Star Trek growing up, but I've just fallen off the Star Trek wagon of late. Just have not been watching the new stuff.
Yeah, I didn't even know this existed.
Me either.
Maybe that's because it was so bad they didn't really promote it.
Yeah, they were like,
but they're like,
let's
we made
bury
it.
this.
We got to at least put it somewhere.
Right.
And then this one, I definitely remember hearing that this is like one of the worst movies you could ever watch. That's actually like a movie.
Yeah.
And that is War of the Worlds. The new one with Ice Cube.
Oh, yes.
On Prime
this was
Video.
on Prime. Yes, I heard it was so bad.
Yeah.
I think we did talk about this.
I haven't watched any of these nominees,
Okay.
which I kind of feel proud of.
Yeah.
But if I was going to watch one, it would be War of the Worlds because I want to see how bad it is.
Okay.
So I feel like that's the favorite to win Worst Picture.
Yeah.
For the Razzies. If you've seen any of these, let us know at 8772 Radio U. They also do like Worst Actor. And it's mostly stuff from the same movies, although Jared Leto from Tron is also in there. I feel like
Sorry, Jared. Jared always gets nominated for this.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. For the Worst Actress, let's see, outside of the movies that are already mentioned, actually, these are all different, except for Michelle Yeoh in Star Trek Section 31. Ariana DeBose for Love Hurts. Remember that one?
Uh-huh.
That came out around Valentine's Day with Ke Huy Quan.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
I think so. I'm surprised Gal Gadot's not on there because her performance as the witch queen lady is not good.
Yeah, I don't see her on here.
And I can't remember who the girl that plays Snow White, but she's pretty bad too.
Yeah, neither of them did get nominated.
Okay.
But let's see. Worst remake, ripoff, or sequel. I Know What You Did Last Summer, Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Smurfs. I forgot that came out. I saw the trailer for that.
All of those look pretty bad.
I don't like the Smurfs anyways, but the movies, I've seen at least one of the ones that's come out in like the last, computer animation kind of style. Oh,
it was not good.
What is the appeal of the Smurfs?
I haven't watched any of the new Smurf stuff. Like obviously the old cartoons I watched, but none of the new animated things that have come out in like the past 15 years.
Worst supporting actor. All 7 artificial dwarves.
Oh, yes, I approve of that. Please let that win. They were not good. It was really sad to watch animated dwarfs like that.
I'm going through these. In a sense, I feel proud that I've not seen any of the movies that are nominated for any of the Razzies.
I'm shocked that you didn't at least hate watch like me. The Snow
I know
White
that's
movie.
what I'm surprised. I'm surprised because usually I do, but I avoided all of this.
Because you have Disney Plus, don't you?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
Jason says the War of the Worlds with Ice Cube was actually filmed during COVID, so none of the actors are even in the same scene together.
Of course. Yeah, that makes sense why it would be so bad.
If you wait until 2025, why not just never put it out?
Yeah. Just bury it.
But at least now it's up for some awards.
There's something about being stuck in a small space for months that just might make you want to give up. Isn't that true?
I think so.
Yeah. It makes a lot of sense. And that's exactly what has happened with NASA astronaut Sunny Williams, who was one of the 2 astronauts that was stuck for months in the ISS.
She's given up?
She's decided to throw in the towel. She is retiring as an astronaut. And honestly, I applaud her because I don't think I could ever do something like that again if I was only planning to go on a weekend trip and ended up being there for half of a year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Here's what the first thing I thought of is how long has it been since she returned?
It's been since I think June of last year, I feel like is when it happened, when they brought them back.
Do you think the entire time she was stuck in space, she's like, I'm going to retire. But once she got back, she's like, I don't want it to seem like I retired because I was stuck there. So she was like, how long do I have to stick with the job?
Yeah.
Before I can retire and not have it be about the being stuck in space thing.
Right. That would stink. Okay, so I just looked this up again. So it was 2024 when they first went up, and they were brought back home in March of last year.
Okay, so it's been almost a year since they've returned.
Yes.
Almost, which is like the same time. It's kind of like how like when you're in a relationship and then it breaks up, they say like you take as long as the relationship was to fully recover.
To recover from it? I haven't heard that, but that makes sense.
I think I heard that in King of the Hill, but This is her. She would it takes as long as you were stuck in space for you to move on from being stuck in space.
Wow.
She's ready to move on now.
Yeah. I mean, she is 60 years old, so she is close to retirement age. And I'm kind of thinking too, astronauts, they have a very taxing job.
Yeah.
And so I think it makes sense to retire, even before retirement age, because do you really expect 60-year-olds to keep going up into space?
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that they do, honestly.
Right? It takes a lot out of you.
I also feel like NASA astronauts probably get paid pretty handsomely.
Yeah,
I bet you the salary is pretty sweet.
I would imagine. I don't think there's hazard pay, unfortunately, which that makes no sense to me. But it does say she spent more than 27 years at NASA and logged 608 days in space, most of those of which were not planned. Unplanned days spent in space. She...
Do you think she got overtime for that?
Yeah, maybe. I hope so. She also has set a record for the most spacewalking time by a woman, 62 hours during 9 different excursions. Again, many of those unplanned because she was in space for so long.
She had to fill the time somehow.
Yes, I mean, I think it was 9 months total. It was a long time that they were up there. But yeah, an amazing career for Sunny Williams, and I just think this is a great way to bow out gracefully.
Yeah, it's also probably, if you, when you eat a food and it's the last food you eat before you throw up and get sick.
Oh, yeah.
And it might not be that food's fault. It might not have had anything to do with it, but then you're still I don't want to eat that food.
Yeah, it kind of makes you queasy.
I'm sure that food was fine, but I'm not going to eat it again because it makes me think of throwing up. Maybe that's her with space. She's I'm sure, most of the time people go to space and they've just been fine.
Yeah.
But I got trapped there, so it kind of left a bad taste in my mouth. I don't want to go back.
Don't want to go back. I don't blame her.
I don't blame her either, honestly. Her sticking with it for another entire year and not suing NASA into oblivion. I don't even know if it's probably in your contract. You're not allowed to, but she should have found a better lawyer because she should have been able to. Yeah,
pretty sure they have government exemptions. So yeah,
a lot of respect.
Yep.
For Sunny Williams and Butch Wilmore, the other guy who actually retired a while ago.
Oh, he did?
He did.
We missed that.
It might be time to go back to school, Allie.
Oh.
8772 Radio U. Yeah, no, I think this could be a good time because now Google Gemini, that's their AI.
Yeah.
Now lets you practice for the SAT by giving you full-length free mock tests that you can take. So you can really recreate the SAT environment through Google Gemini, where they say that, of course, other resources either would require you to pay for SAT prep or whatever, or if it's AI like ChatGPT, it might be able to give you questions or prompts that are SAT, but not a full test.
Yeah.
And this would let you take a full test.
A full test. It sounds like they partnered up for the content of this test to build it out with the Princeton Review. So they partnered with somebody, not just pull randomly, because AI just kind of pulls from random places on the internet. So I like that because it definitely sounds more legit.
Yeah. And it not only does it give you all the questions and everything, blah, 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 but they say that after you take the test, it provides immediate feedback, highlights your strengths and weaknesses, explains answers step by step to help deepen your understanding.
That is very helpful to have that knowledge immediately, especially with the practice test, because that'll help you. Yeah, for free. Help you prep for when you need to take the SAT later, for real, to know which areas to study for. This is a really awesome asset.
I know. If this was around when I was trying to get into college, I'd be in Harvard.
I took the ACT, so
that's what everybody I knew, especially in the homeschool community, was like, the ACT is better than the SAT.
In my opinion, it probably is, and it's just because it doesn't actually penalize you for wrong answers. It only totals up your correct answers to your score. Wrong answers don't work against you. In the SAT, that's different. But I did pretty well on the ACT. I got a decent score, enough to actually get some grants for it or whatever. But I've noticed in colleges recently, a lot of them have dropped even requiring you to have an SAT or ACT score.
Interesting.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
And I think it's because just there has been a huge drop off in college aged, available college age people, teenagers coming to college.
Yeah.
There's not as
and
many
that want to pay for it.
Yeah. There's not as many that want to come and want to do it. And that's partially because people don't think that it's worthwhile. And another part is because a lot of people stopped having children and like big families. And so there's just not as many kids to come to school. And so they've kind of lowered the bar of requirement. Not the bigger like Ivy League schools and the elite schools. Those still have pretty rigorous requirements. But a lot of, regular colleges have kind of gotten rid of this. So on the one hand, why I think this is a great asset, a lot of people aren't even required to take these tests anymore.
If you do take the test and you're really good at it, imagine the leg up you would have.
That's true. You could still get those grants like what I talked about. So it is still worthwhile to see how you do.
Yeah. I think I've never taken an SAT.
You might take one?
I think we should do it.
The free one?
I think we should take one of these tests. Yeah. I think we
should
do it on Gemini. Yeah, we definitely should. We absolutely should. And see who scores better. It'll definitely be you.
Aww. Thanks for listening to the RadioU Podcast. Don't forget to rate and review the show.